And also, I do want to say, the more you fall, the better you're going to be. All right, let me say that again, because I know there's some people that are a little slow, a little slow in the back. I know it's all good. It's cool. The more you fall, the better you're going to get. All right, that is because before we actually jump into the video, there's something that I do want to address. I have been getting some hate, well, not necessarily hate comments. I wouldn't categorize them as hate, more like critiques, which is that I talk too much during the tutorials. And I'm just here to let you know right now, this is going to be one of those videos where I talk too damn much. Hey, it is what it is. Now, the funny part is, I agree with them. I do talk too much. You know what? Honestly, if I could just do the move and y'all get it, boom, we're done. Perfect. But, the reason why I do talk too much and I do more explaining than I do, showing the move is because a lot of the skaters who watch these videos, they are beginner skaters. So it's more, it's more advantageous for them to hear it and understand exactly what I'm doing rather than me just demonstrating. The words and me explaining it makes more sense to them. Now, if this isn't your cup of tea, then you know what? The door is right here. Over here to the left, you can go ahead, take your time, but hurry up. Something that I do want to say, no matter if you've been skating a month, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 10, 20 years, it doesn't matter. Falling is always going to be a part of your journey. All right, it's going to happen. There's never going to be a point to where you're like, oh, I'm so good, I don't fall no more. Like, no, I was stationing today at a park and I fell. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I didn't fall. I wasn't laid out on my back. Like, come on now, we ain't doing that. But I did fall, I slipped, you know what I'm saying? It happens. So understanding that it's going to happen, understanding that you are going to fall no matter how good you are, all right? And just getting comfortable with it. Go ahead and grab a blanket, get you, you know what I'm saying, some hot cocoa, snuggle up with it, get comfortable with it, because you're going to fall, all right? You can't run away from it, you can't hide from it. But what you can change is how you fall, right? There's some people, they're falling from up here. Their fall starts from up here. Then there's other people, their fall starts from down here, right? I want you to start from down here, okay? So that's a little bit what we're going to be going over today. Now, this isn't going to be a detailed breakdown of how to fall. I'm just going to give you all some tips and just kind of like go over how important it is. And also, I do want to say, the more you fall, the better you're going to be. All right, let me say that again, because I know there's some people that are a little slow, a little slow in the back. I know it's all good. It's cool. The more you fall, the better you're going to get. All right, that is because your brain does something magnificent called learning. All right, so if you're falling, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 times doing the same thing, your brain is going to tell you, without you even knowing it, it's going to tell you, maybe we should try something else. Let's try it a different way. And guess what? You try it a different way, this way, boom, 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 and then you got it. All right, that's because your brain does things to protect your body. All right, now if you're insane, that's a different story. There's not too many insane of y'all people out there. I don't know who's watching this content, but I would like to think that y'all are sane, normal folks. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, something else. Whenever you're skating, try to be relaxed, right? No matter what you're doing, no matter what, if you're shuffle skating or you're doing like the crazy legs or the grapevine, no matter what you're doing, try to be relaxed while you're doing it. All right. Now this This always comes from building a strong foundation. If foundation is not strong, the leg's gonna be a little wobbly, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a little timid, you know what I'm saying? Ass is gonna be tight. Now, this comes into play because if you fall and you're very tense, you're more likely to injure yourself. Now, I just made that up. I don't even know if that's true or not. It just sounds good. I've never broken a bone. That's a fact. Out of my whole entire skating career, I've never broken a bone. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I know a little something. Maybe I know what I'm talking about. When you fall, and I say when you fall because it's going to happen. When you fall, try to get low. Okay? So you want to be like right around here. This is you. All right? Bring it down low. You're going to want to try to get as balanced as you can before you go down. All right? You don't want to go down at like a weird, awkward angle, which usually happens to skaters who come from high, right? If you fall down from up here and you fall on your wrist, yeah, your wrist is probably gonna snap. If you fall from up here, you fall on your tailbone, yeah, something's gonna get fucked up, right? But if you're down here, it's like, okay, it's inconvenient, and it's like you kind of just dust it off. You're like, yeah, but it's not gonna be detrimental to like a bone or something, right? So also, whenever you do fall, now I know this happens really, really fast, so you don't have too much time to think about it. When you do fall, just try to land on like a big, meaty, thick area, like your thighs. I got thick thighs, so thighs, butt, the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Anything without like a bone, like an elbow or your head. Protect your head. All right, now your wrists. You know, anything that has like bone in it, try to avoid that, right? But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, just understanding how your body moves as it falls. Whenever I fall now, it kind of happens in slow motion. It doesn't happen as fast as like, you know, whenever you first start skating. It happens in slow motion, so I have time to set down different parts of my body to catch myself. And like I can go into something cool if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're just new to skating, falling is the scariest part. You know, I'll have conversations with people and they're like, yeah, you know, I would like to skate, but I feel like I'm gonna break my neck. Well, yeah, you're probably gonna break your neck with that mindset. Yeah, of course. That's why knowing how to fall is super important, because being on these eights is dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, it's very dangerous and it's very unpredictable, which adds a bit of fun, adds that fun element into it too. But overall, protect yourselves. And, you know, I say all that to say this: build that strong foundation. All right. I'm always going to come back to the foundation, you know, your balance, your control with everything. All right. If that's not strong and it's a little rocky, think about this. If you fall and your foundation is rocky, the fall is going to be terrible, right? It's going to be sketchy. But if you fall and you have a stable, sturdy foundation of how to skate, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to control it more, right? So that's pretty much it. Also, spend a lot more time on your skates. Spend a lot more time on your skates. If you made it this far, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already. I appreciate y'all. Be careful out there. Protect yourself. Have fun. And I will catch y'all next time. Peace.